Hey, what is up guys, it is Silver Sun here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on the Dragon Ball Super episode 61. Now, I just wanted to say right off the bat that the animation in this episode and the choreography and the fights and everything like that was just amazing. This is something that I wanted to see for a while now in Dragon Ball Super. I mean, sure, we got some pretty good fights with like Goku versus Beerus and all that other stuff, but this is just really amazing in terms of fights. Like, it's basically like a group fight, pretty much tag teaming it. Goku, Vegeta, Trunks versus Black and Zamasu, who make a pretty good pair in terms of villains and whatnot. I don't think we've really seen like a team up, a duo villain in Dragon Ball Z, but pretty much they go on to say like that they destroyed the Super Dragon Balls after they made the wish. Pretty much they're one and the same. They're both Zamasu, just like from different timelines, I believe. And pretty much they go on to say like, oh, we use the Super Dragon Balls to gain immortality, and pretty much Black Goku, he killed Zamasu, and pretty much the Zamasu from that time pretty much like formed a friendship with him and whatnot, because obviously they're the same person. And then so pretty much they all start fighting, which was really well animated. Like I said before, this fight scene was really good, all three of them going up against these two, and it was pretty epic. Pretty much they were getting knocked around like last time basically, until Zamasu comes up to Goku and he pretty much tells him, hey, do you want me to tell you about what happened to your family in the future? To where obviously he says that he kills them and whatnot, and I'm not gonna say a gruesome display, but it was pretty like just like heart-wrenching to see, him coming up with the blade, slashing them. It didn't show like any gore or anything like that, obviously, because it's Dragon Ball Super, but it was pretty messed up the way he executed it. And so pretty much after this, Goku gets knocked out, leaving only Trunks and Vegeta, and pretty much Zamasu and Black are pretty much just saying, oh, Trunks, you committed a sin, this is all your fault. If you hadn't traveled back into the past so many times, then I probably wouldn't have had to come up with this zero model plan. I wouldn't have to have done all the stuff that I did if it wasn't for you and whatnot. And so pretty much Trunks gets really angry at this, and he's pretty much saying like, no, that's not true, I just wanted to save everybody, not cause all this and whatnot. And so pretty much Trunks gets really ticked off by the end of this, and he achieves some kind of new form. I'm not completely sure what it is. It looks like a mix between Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Super Saiyan, which was really crazy. But pretty much Trunks gets really mad and he transforms, and he's pretty much saying like, I won't forgive you too, I'll destroy both of you and whatnot. And then pretty much the episode just ends there. But it was really crazy, this episode, and I feel like it's really going to lead into something much bigger later down the line. But this is a pretty good like setup this arc is, because I mean the other arcs had pretty good setup. I mean, obviously the first two arcs we already know how that went down, especially in the movies. The Universe 6 arc was pretty good, but then again, it was just a tournament. It wasn't really anything at stake there. But here, like, it's like really crazy, because like you have timelines involved and all that stuff. You have all these characters getting involved, all these characters getting killed, all this tension and whatnot. The Super Dragon Balls are gone, so you can't like really make wishes or anything like that. There's a lot of tension and just a lot of stuff on the line here and whatnot, which I think is pretty great in terms of Dragon Ball Z, because we never really, well, I'm not gonna say we never, I mean there has been obvious tensions in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super and all that other stuff, but here it just feels like a lot like more menacing and whatnot, especially since most of the stuff has already been executed. I mean, sure, back in the day Kid Buu destroyed the earth and whatnot and all that stuff, but they still had the Dragon Balls to revive everyone and everything was good in the end. But here, stuff is basically being destroyed. Almost all the gods are destroyed, at least in one of the timelines. Everything's pretty much like looking kind of bad at the moment, but obviously by the end of this there's going to be a happy ending, which is good. But right now stuff isn't looking too good, at least for our heroes. But that's pretty much it for my review, guys. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode. I thought it was really fantastic. I thought it was amazing, awesome, great. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and until the next one, Silver Sun is out.